Hey, what's up, everybody? Knuckles here. Listen, this week's Uppercut is on my friend Jim Montgomery. What a job he is doing in Boston. I couldn't be happier for this guy, and I'll tell you why. Listen, he started his coaching career back at Notre Dame, RPI as an assistant coach. He moved on to the USHL, where he coached the Dubuque Fighting Saints to two championships, as a head coach. He went on to Denver. Went to 2 Frozen Fours in 4 seasons. He ended up winning in 2017 the NCAA championship. 2018, the Stars hire him. They hadn't made the playoffs in 3 years. Jim Montgomery steps in. They make the playoffs. Had a big turnaround in their team. The following season, they're off to a great start, 17-11 and whatever. And Jim is fired by the Stars. Now, whatever the conduct was, it was obviously bad enough for them to get Jim's attention. And what I love about this is this guy's successful as a coach, no question about it. He's got something going on. Okay, you can say he has a good team in Boston, he had a good team in Dallas, and no, he got something going on when it comes to coaching, when it comes to relating to people on a one-on-one basis and also in a team atmosphere. I've had some interactions with him, and certainly a stand-up guy. A guy who has backbone, a guy who has taken account of his life and turned his life around. I couldn't be happier for this guy. A guy who, and I certainly believe in second chances. Believe me, I've been there, I've done it, and I've got the T-shirt. And I've seen a lot of people who've stumbled in life and have gotten back to their feet. And Jim Montgomery is one of those guys. He goes to Boston. Well, before Boston, he went to the Blues a couple years. They gave him a shot, which was awesome. I couldn't, I guess, laud the Blues enough for giving him an opportunity. I think it was so awesome. One, it really helped their team. He coached the power play the 2 years he was there. They were second in the league. He brought them up to 27% on the power play. Are you kidding me? Just after the Toronto Maple Leaf. So he gets back in it. He gets that opportunity, and then he goes to Boston. Look what he's doing this year. I couldn't be happier, like I said, for this guy. Boston Bruins having one of the best, if not the best, season ever in the National Hockey League. There's all sorts of variables when you talk about that. Winning percentage, overtime games. Back in the day, the Habs in the 70s, there weren't as many teams. Today, with an original 32, we have, I think it's a more difficult task. What the Jim Montgomery has done with his team is just incredible. The points they put up, I can't imagine what it's like to be a player on a team like that. You go through a season where you lose, 10 games, 12, whatever it is. It is incredible. The atmosphere in that room. A lot of it certainly says a lot about that leadership group led by Patrice Bergeron. But when you have a guy like Jim Montgomery at the helm, who's doing what he's doing with that hockey club, man, props to Jim Montgomery. I couldn't be happier for him. This kid, second chance at life. You got a second chance in the National Hockey League. Listen, I've seen it over the years. People have gotten blackballed for a lot less in this National Hockey League. Jim Montgomery getting that second chance, man, he's reeled it in and just done a marvelous job. Certainly should get Coach of the Year. Props to Don Sweeney, Cam Neely for hiring him, no question. And I'd love to see him get the Coach of the Year this year. He deserves it. No one deserves it more than this kid. He's put the time in. He's worked to change some things in his personal life, and I just think that's awesome. So happy for Monty. Way to go. And like Toe Blake said, you got nothing yet, Monty.